there are 5 areas that has caused struggle for me over this past, it's almost a year, almost a full year journey in creating content for YouTube. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Kim, aka Kim with the Gems. Today I'm coming to you with a personal story about my YouTube content creator journey. So I want you guys to know that the journey has actually been pretty good. But I want to keep it 100, I want to keep it a buck for the people who are in my same situation, meaning Black woman, Gen Xer, just starting. There are some things that you should be prepared for. And I just wanted to be, honest about that. I still encourage everybody who wants to start a YouTube channel to share their wisdom, to share their journey, to share their stories, to help others, or to promote yourself, to go ahead and do it. It has been way more rewarding than not. So I don't want this to come across as a oh, woe is me type video, because overall, like I said, the good has totally outweighed the not so good. So let's just get into it. There are 5. I broke it down to the top 5, I should say. There are 5 areas that has caused struggle for me over this past, it's almost a year, almost a full year journey in creating content for YouTube. And yeah, let's just go through them. Number 1 and 2 are kind of on the same line, but they're different. But number 1 is basically, when I started a year ago, YouTube was a different space, was a different place, and it continues to evolve. And we as content creators have to be willing, ready, and able to evolve with YouTube. One example, I'll give one example. A year ago, long form videos was it. I mean, people were doing shorts, but number 1, shorts was not available for monetization, meaning you couldn't earn money for your shorts. It didn't go towards your watch hours. So if you posted a whole bunch of shorts and people loved it, those hours did not count towards your watch hours for the partnership program for YouTube. Fast forward, less than a year later, none of that is true anymore. You can get paid out on shorts. Shorts is a huge focus for YouTube. So yeah, that's just one of the changes with YouTube in the past year that I've been committed and dedicated to the Black Culture Talks channel, because I do share that I want more Gen Xers, more baby boomers, even more women who have advice to share during this experience called life to, share their stories. In addition to the changes with YouTube, let's just talk about the changes with technology. When I started this a year ago, AI, artificial intelligence, was not greatly discussed, right? So everybody was writing their own topics and writing their own content. And if you were sharing a story, most people wrote their own stories. I mean, some people did outsource writers or Fivers or other people to write. But for the most part, AI was not even part of our discussions. Now it's taking over. So it looks like, that's going to be the way most people go when it comes to content creation and, just learning the different systems and the different AI platforms and figuring out what's going to work best for you. It's not, it's going to take some time. And so you don't necessarily need to be advanced with technology and learning new systems, or you may not even want to do that. I know for me it's a struggle. Like I don't know that, I want to go that deep with it, but I also know that if I want to be competitive, that I have to, stick with what's new. And one of my favorite YouTubers, Erin on Demand, who's also a Howard University grad, HU, um, she shared a really good example, using Blockbuster and Netflix as the comparison. And so at the end of the day, we all know what happened to Blockbuster. And we all know what happened to Netflix. Netflix saw the direction and invested in the direction of streaming versus rentals of DVDs and VHS. And they, won the war. Blockbuster is no longer around. Red Box may still be around, but I think they're owned by somebody. It might be owned by Amazon or something like that. But yeah, it's just important to stay current and stick with the times so you don't waste your time, right? You don't want to waste your time, being the dinosaur while everyone else, is outrunning you and sees what's happening to the dinosaur. So yeah, so that's two. So talked about YouTube's changes. We talked about technology. AI is not the only technology that is upon us, and where we need to kind of look at and be aware of. Not saying we have to jump into the ship now, but you don't want to be left behind. Another person that I follow, it's Nikki's. I know that's what she is on IG. And yesterday she did a great job sharing some of her favorite artificial intelligence platforms. And actually, I'll go ahead and include the list that she gave us somewhere around here. But if you're interested in checking them out, feel free to do so. I'm still in the research stage. I have not jumped into the artificial intelligence space. But again, it's time consuming, right? So struggling a little with that because, as Gen Xers, life is lifing. we got things to do, people to take care of, places to go. A lot of us at this age group may have, aging parents plus children and or grandchildren. So life is lifing, and trying to find those extra hours to do research is challenging. Being number three, the struggle is real when it comes to like protecting privacy, right? When you're on these platforms, your privacy, you're giving it over basically, right? And as Gen Xers, we grew up in a time where social media wasn't a thing, and we weren't judged every second of every day. We weren't critiqued every second of every day. But when you're on a social media platform, oh, better believe that is absolutely going to be part of your journey. And so get ready for the loss of privacy. But in the end, for me, it's totally worth it to share the gems that I've learned along the way and the hopes to help others. And it leads kind of into the fourth thing, which is all the judginess that comes along with social media. There's, people that are just going to be contrarians, right? There are people who live on the internet just to be contrarian. So if you say up, they're going to say down. You say left, they're going to say right. You're going to say blue, they're going to say yellow. You say yes, they'll say no. And some of them can be very aggressive. I mean, I don't like blocking people unless they're disrespectful. Share your objections to what I'm saying. I could deal with constructive criticism. I actually appreciate constructive criticism, but disrespect, not so much. So you get a lot of that kind of judginess that is unnecessary. And so that's, a slight struggle that I've had. Not anything, again, that has made me want to quit or give up, but just something to be aware of. Everyone has an idea on what you should talk about and what you should cover and how you should do it and this and that. And I know the quick way to get subscribers and monetization is, through drama and entertainment and all of that. That's not what this channel is about. This channel is an educational channel, an elevation channel for the culture. We're going to continue to talk all things wellness, travel, and finances. Now, if a celebrity has something that is connected to one of those three pillars, yes, you'll see it here. But you'll have, people saying you should do this, you should say that, or comparing your channel to another channel. And at the end of the day, you have to learn to block out the noise because it can get noisy. Can get really noisy. But if your mission is to find an audience that you think you can help in any way, shape, form, or fashion, or be passionate or fulfill a purpose and a passion. Like, I know this is my purpose. I know this is my passion. And so I'm going to continue down this road. And if that's similar to, your story and what you want to do, don't let people tell you, oh, you have to niche down, you have to find a smaller audience. You need to do what you need to do authentically. and that's really all it is. So I wanted to share these 5 struggles for anyone that may be in the middle of their journey and are feeling something similar, and just need to know that you're not alone. But if you persevere, if you continue to push forward, and if you, like I said, try to get rid of some of the noise, you'll be okay. You know what? Everything's not going to be perfect. So if I do a video and, I say too many ums or whatever the quirk is, as long as it's finished, it doesn't have to be flawless. And I'm okay with it not being flawless. And so I just wanted to come in and share those quick little angst that I, have experienced since starting this channel. I am so thankful that I did. I've met goals that I set for myself in this channel within the year, and I've set some bigger goals, and we're just going to keep pushing. And so I thank you for coming along on the journey. I look forward to seeing more of you guys. I look forward to where this brand is going. And until next time, guys, don't forget to like this video, share it with a friend who may be going through something similar. And yeah, turn on the notification bell. So anyway, thanks guys for being who you are and supporting Black Culture Talks. Take care.